Hey everyone, KIC here. Yeah, still a little sick, but well, sorry, can't do much about what it does to my voice while I'm sick. I suppose I could not record, but I like this game, so I'm choosing to record anyway. Now, 10.1 just came out today. If you haven't already, I'd say go ahead and take a look at the patch notes on that one. Quite a few fixes, some changes, even some new stuff. Nothing really game-changing per se, but they've definitely put some work into it. So what am I doing? I'm out in the wasteland, obviously. One, I'm checking to see if there are any nails to be found in any of these trash piles, since that was added to 10.1. Now, I technically haven't checked these before, obviously, because there's all sorts of stuff in them. But I have run into them, so they've already generated. And the way it worked in previous games, at least where biomes was concerned and zombie spawning, was if you've already been to that area, thus you've already generated it, then whatever it was supposed to do for that particular version of the game, that's what it did. I don't know if that's still the case. I didn't see anything other than a little note about possibly loading some weapon models wrong. Sorry, I'm hearing footsteps. There we go. Over there. Crud. I was wondering how far I would be able to go before I drew, well, a dog's attention. And I totally missed. And I missed again. There we go. I don't have many shotgun shells, so I'm not planning on using all of them. Man, Wasteland is just brutal these days. I saw someone in the forums referring to it as endgame, and I think that's probably accurate. It's not friendly, but I was hoping to get far enough along that I could at least get an idea of whether I'm going to find nails in trash. That'll kind of tell me if some of the 10.1 things are working. But I might not be able to do that now. Okay, I think I have a moment of peace here. So let's check all these corpses. Yeah, whatever, I can leave that stuff. I picked up a bunch of junk I don't need, but no need to continue picking up a bunch of junk I don't need. I'm gonna go along the outer edge here, just in the hopes that I'll end up avoiding more zombies that way. Obviously, I could use a little bit of health. I did bring some pills with me, so let me go ahead and put those down there, and I'll just take one right now, since I'm sure I will need them again at some point anyway. Go ahead and take the pipes. I'm not going to worry about the wrench. I do have one in my little makeshift base, as well as the recipe to make that one, so I don't really need it. I suppose you could say I'm passing up the scrap value of it, but, you know, that's alright. Whenever I find where I'm going to hang out, I'll set up some sort of mine, at which point, theoretically, the scrap from one item like that won't be a big deal. And later on down the road, I'll actually worry about picking up that sort of stuff and scrapping it. It's just right now, there are a few more important possibilities to find than scrap iron, so that's really what I'm keeping my inventory open for. That's all it comes down to. Okay, now I should also mention that over the night, the day 6 night, I ended up making a little more tallow and also have it cooking some biofuel right now. Why? I don't know. I mean, I don't even have corn, which I'm going to need corn to make grain alcohol. And you combine 3 biofuel with 6 grain alcohol, and that'll get you fuel that you can use in your power tools. Obviously, like I said, I need corn. That's not going to happen right now. Now I see a cop up there. And he has not noticed me yet. What do you think the chances are that, hey, look at that, a nail. Alright. I wanted to make a nail mold earlier. That's kind of why I'm looking for nails. I mean, I have that nail gun I found. I don't even remember when that was. Episode 3, 4, 5, something like that. But without a nail to make a nail mold, I can't actually make nails. So there we go. That was something I was looking for and have now found. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's a hornet nearby. Looks like he's over there. As I was saying, I would like to get that police officer, but I'm not going to be able to nail him repeatedly unless he's on flat ground. I'm just not that good at anticipating his movement over this crazy ground. I imagine that would be difficult for most, and if you can do it, hey, you're a heck of a lot better shot than I am. Now, I'm still just kind of heading north out here. Something I've been thinking of now that I've had... Uh-oh. Speaking of pop. Okay, I'm going to back up this way. There's a zombie over here, and that's okay. 2 of them, even. Let me get rid of them, because I want that law enforcer to come over here. And a little lead won't hurt. I could use more of that, too. Okay. Let's go stand behind this tree. And theoretically it'll protect me. And looks like I missed him. I think that was a headshot. That was not. Yeah, I wasn't convinced I was going to be able to get him either. Now, as I was trying to say before I was discovered, and these hornets are going to be a pain, aren't they? You are getting awfully close, sir. Which actually works out well for me, because now I have some honey. Okay, I will get a thought out one of these days. I had been trying to say that something I have thought about now that I've had some time to kind of sit and not play the game for a little while, is that I haven't really had much of a chance to check the map out. Ah, look at that. That right there was a good shot if I do say so myself. Now, obviously, yeah, I'll take that, I guess. I've checked out a fair amount of the map, really. I mean, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Got a lot of stuff out here. This goes into forest and more snow. But you'll notice one trend with that. That's all south. Now, granted, I have gone a little more east than I've gone west, but I have gone south, I have gone east, I have gone west, I have not gone north. So at this point, I'm actually kind of following the river of this wasteland. This is the hub wasteland, by the way. Just in case you don't recall, or if you're just watching now, I didn't really mention it at the start of this episode, I don't think, but this is the hub wasteland, so there is a big hub city to the west of me. Couldn't tell you how big it is. I'm just saying it's big because in my experience thus far, the hub cities, well, they've been big, so it seems like a fair assumption to make that this one will be big as well. It'd be kind of hilarious if it wasn't. I remember finding a little city in the last episode, or last series, I should say, and I thought that one would end up being pretty good size too, just because I had found, hello, good-sized cities to that point, and as it turned out, it was pretty small. I mean, you know, who can predict what it's going to be? And it wasn't that it was bad or anything, it just, compared to the hub city, and compared to other ones I found while just kind of goofing around, it was on the small side, that's all. So, that's my caveat. So if I say big hub city, something like that, that's really all I mean. Are you gonna sit still? Oh, that was terrible. And you managed to hit me. Switch to the club. And now it flies away. Figures. There we go. I was afraid I was going to miss because I've had weird things happen where I shoot through those guys. Not that time, thankfully. Hey, I don't think that one over there heard me. Cloth boots. I already have iron boots, so Those are unnecessary. Now, at some point I should probably check the condition of my armor and clothing, just because it does degrade. Yeah, I thought I heard a dog. Let's see if I can get it. Sort of. And I didn't mean to be zoomed in. There we go. Let me wrap myself up here. Suppose one of the good things with the dogs is I do get some animal hides out of it. Not that I really have enough to do anything great with it, but I'll have enough that I can at least make something. Okay, I'm just kind of getting my bearings here, seeing what's around. I'm just going to go over that little hill there. Not sure what I'm going to do when it comes to coming back. Now, just looking across the way here, I'll show you why I was looking at my map. I noticed a lot of trees. Now you see there's a lot of trees here too, but I'm seeing a lot of trees and more hills and no ruins anywhere. And I looked at the map and I can tell you that is a lighter color than this color. That right there is a burned out forest. That's not a wasteland. So theoretically, that would be a safe way to come back. I could just kind of ride the border there. Hey, look at that. You know what? Here, I'll go ahead and take that too. I know I passed one up earlier, but, you know, whatever. Like I said, I'm trying to keep an open pack for other things, but, who's to predict what I'm going to find out here? Now that looks like a nurse over there, and that looks like a dog that I completely whiffed on, and that I am bleeding out again. You are getting close. Aw, man, bad timing. Okay, if I can be left alone for just a couple of seconds here. Didn't mean to take all that junk. Do you have anything useful? No. Do you have anything useful? Ow. Aside from hitting me. Well, probably use the blood pack, actually. It's gonna be close. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Man. Come on. Ow. This is not my best fighting to date. Not by a long shot. I am really struggling today. It's funny, I was playing a little bit earlier in OS 10 just to see what it looks like, and crud. It is still awful. Okay, enough messing around, because I'm about to die if I don't stop this. Where's the... Well, I think the dog vanished. So I'm just going to have to settle for taking some honey. Okay, I think this is about as far as I can go for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and, at the very least, turn around here so I can stop and drink some water and eat some food and all that sort of good stuff. Now, I'm not going to be out of the frying pan over here, necessarily, because you still get dogs in the burnt-out forest. Hey, look at that. That'll replenish one of my pills. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take one more. Frozen or burnt-out forest. Ah, look at that. Ah, are you kidding me? Knock that off. And yeah, I see that I'm bleeding. Again. Well, that was something I was thinking about with these forests. Charcoal. I don't have any. I don't know that I can get any. Or I should say, I don't know that I'll have enough time to get any. Ah, man. I am really struggling today. And I'm freaking out. These are the worst guys to try and shoot with a crossbow, too. That stupid walking motion. Makes them so hard to predict. Come on. And one more. Alright, go ahead and take the trophy. Sure, why not? I'm just taking everything today. The heck with it. Fun part about all this is I'm still going to need to run back and I think make some more fortifications for evening. I'm still thinking I'm going to get a super horde tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm really set up to handle it. Okay, I don't know if I'm hitting the right one. I think actually that one is the one I want to hit. This is going to be awfully slow getting this stuff out, but I'm going to at least try and grab a couple blocks. Okay, let me switch. Oh, really? Man, I should have known, right? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. We all know you're nearby. Okay, now the one good thing about this right now... okay. I heard a rumble and I wasn't sure what that was. That was outside, like the... real world, not... Okay. That was just pathetic. So I was trying to say the one good thing is I have an officer on flat land that apparently I cannot hit to save my life. That's one headshot. 2 headshots. Yay. Have a bunch of ammo for me, buddy. Oh, you're killing me here. Man, brutal. And you don't have anything. And I guess I'll take that. Okay, there we go. 2 bricks of charcoal. It's really still not enough to do anything with. Without some potassium nitrate. Is that what it is? Potassium nitrate? I don't know, whatever it is. I'm not going to be making any gunpowder, but still, it would just be nice to have some. I can at least use it for the forge or cooking or for the off chance I happen to find some potassium nitrate. You never know. Okay, I'm going to grab one more and then head back because, well, maybe I'll explore a little more out here. Well, no, I'm just going to head back at this point. I need to patch myself up and make some preparations for the evening. So, no sense shooting myself in the foot more than I already have. And, yep, you are getting close. Sort of. There we go. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode right here. I will catch you on the next one, which will probably take place this game evening, because I'm expecting a horde. And I will see you then. With any luck, I'll make it through the night, and if not, well, I guess I can spawn right by my bedroll, right? So, until then, thanks for watching. See you later.